Hi, I'm Maggie Godbold, and this is a short video for folks who are going to close the polls on Election Day this Tuesday. So you should have gotten a checklist that pretty much says everything I'm saying now, but I may forget something and leave it out, so please take a look at that checklist. It's rather important. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is be sure you bring a flashlight. It's going to be dark, right? And please arrive a little bit of time before 7 o'clock because you have a very important task. Your task is to assess the situation. What I want you to do is when you arrive, talk to the folks that are there and find out how has it been going all day? Has there been a long line? Is there a long line now? Are people having trouble parking? Are they having trouble getting in? Remember that anybody who's in the line by 7 o'clock should get to vote, okay? But we want to know if there's a long line. Now, if there is a long line, you need to decide, are you going to be able to stay or you're going to have to leave? And you don't have to stay, but we want to know. So I'm going to ask every closer to do the following. I want you to text me. You'll have my cell phone number. Text me your name, the name or number of the precinct, and what the situation is. Is there a long line? Is there a short line? Can you stay? Are there any other issues that you're aware of? And this is very important because hopefully we won't have any issues, but if there are, then I can marshal folks to come to your poll and make sure that people stay in line. One thing that's very important is that if you see anyone that tells voters that they should just go home and not vote, even if you think those voters are Republican, we want everybody to vote, okay? So if you see that, you need to call the voter protection hotline. You've got all that information in the checklist. Okay, well let's say that you've gotten that all out of the way, or maybe there's no line. You get there, you're good to go. Be sure that you have a car that can handle the signs. This is an example of a sign. It's about 4.5 feet long, okay? I mean, I'm almost 5 feet. I'm a little over 5 feet. Be sure that your car can handle these signs. This is the ballot sign. This is actually, if there's any kind of a line, the last thing you want to remove. You want to leave that there as long as possible for the voters. The first thing you should probably do is go and get all of the candidate signs, and there'll be a lot of them, all right? Look for any candidate sign that's for a Democrat, okay? There will also be some issue signs. There'll be the no gerrymandering sign like this one. Oh, and you may have the Fairfax Democrat sign. Be sure you pick that one up. There'll be the library sign. It's a really nice one. And the park sign. So there might be more than one of these. Please pick all of these up, okay? And once you've done all that, then there may be a table. So you need to put away the table. You need to take everything off the table. Look for, you may see a sign. This is the take a photo pink sign. It's an acrylic sign. It might be sitting next to a standalone ballot sign. Please be sure to pick this up because they want them back. They're going to charge us if we don't give them back to them. Now, you're going to put everything in the precinct box, okay? Whatever has been on the table, stick it all in the precinct box so that you're ready to go. Fold up the table. And then finally take the ballot signs. So pull all the ballot signs out of the ground. This one was an in-ground. There may be one or more of these standalone signs, so they actually fold up flat and bring those in too. Once you've done all that, you're pretty much done and you can leave. You'll get instructions by mail for how and where to return all of this stuff. I need everything back by the end of next week. It's almost, you don't need to think about recycling or separating, just bring it all back. One thing I do ask you to do though, if there's a table or a chair or anything obviously personal, you want to contact the opener. Everybody will have the list of people that were at that polling location. You work with the opener to get the table and the chair or tablecloth, whatever, back to them. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for being part of a historic day.